want to hear a cool story?
Oh, sure.
Our partner was at a bar one night talking to his friend, and he was like equating people to animals. He was equating himself to a wolf because he's a pretty fierce individual, and his partner was a pretty big guy. He's like, I equate myself to a pig. You know, pigs and wolves. And they spilled a beer over, and it kind of spilt into kind of a wolf and a pig on top of each other, and they both said at the same time, we got WolfPig. So about a year went by, he talked to his brother, who was an amazing fine artist.
That would be a really cool
idea of
tavern
a
or
WolfPig
saloon
idea. So he started doing some artwork.
Just started doing some little pieces just for thinking one day we ever opened up a WolfPig something or other, we would have a really cool advertisement piece. But then eventually we were like, you know what, let's just make some t-shirts. So this is my original, and this is all pen and ink. So you can see we wanted to get all these nice little hatch lines because you don't see that in t-shirts that often. I was like, I want to see artwork on t-shirts. The other business partner, he kind of already knew how to screen print, so we were like, you know, we tried to outsource it and the detail wasn't coming up. So finally we found a process by still being able to achieve all the nice subtle details by using really high mesh screens, and the process called discharge.
Discharge removes the pigment from the shirt. No ink is used. So actually the black is removed from the shirt, so there's no feel. The image becomes part of the shirt. Your image will fade and crack over time. This image is permanent. This is the original theme. It's the individual wolf conquering his struggle, which is the pig skull. So he's wearing it as a crown to overcome whatever was holding him back, whether it be an addiction, depression, government, sexism, racism.
WolfPig was kind of like the yin-yang balance of life. So it was like the wolf is a predator, the pig is the prey, and then there's this constant struggle and balance of the world, of the natural world. But then we kind of like equated it for the individual too, how the wolf and the pig can represent different aspects within an individual or two different individuals.
We have our political movement theme, which not everybody agrees with, but our president pig. We have the wolf that's trying to overcome that struggle. This is Cerebus, which is kind of an Aztec thing, the three-headed dog, which everything comes with black and gray because that works best with discharge. Two of our famous artists, Basquiat, who just sold a painting for $110 million. He's dead now, but he was Andy Warhol's protege. Over here, you have different cultural things. This is kind of a Celtic pig with the two wolves flanking it. Our kind of Mexican sugar skull with the wolves and the pig story. And then another one of our favorites is right here. This is called Devour. This is whatever's holding you back, your struggle, your individual story, you the wolf trying to overcome, and this is your soul trying to barely survive and reach the system that will make you enlightened. Yama, the Hindu god of life and death, your wolf trying to break free of your outer shell. Everyone has an outer shell.
We did a cool bandana design, and we thought it would be kind of fun if it was like a wolf on one side and then like a pig on the other side.
Drug addiction, depression,
And you went to some Philly protests against Trump, and we had a bunch of people walking down the street with the bandanas on because it was kind of fierce looking, and it was we wanted to kind of like unmask the corporate greed, so the whole pig thing was seemed appropriate for it. One of the whole reasons why we started the t-shirt company was because we're both artists, and you know, it's really hard to make it as an artist and sell your paintings on the wall. So we kind of thought, you know what, t-shirts is functional, and it's kind of cool because you can have your artwork and people can wear artwork. So it kind of just seemed like a perfect marriage to have functional art, wearable art.